Well, Donald Trump has his first serious challenger, I guess serious, in the 2024 Republican primary. That challenger is former South Carolina governor and Trump's own former ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley was expected to announce any day. Eventually, it became clear that she was going to announce on February 14th, which is, of course, what is it? Is it like National Tea Day or something? Valentine's Day. Nikki Haley announcing she is indeed running for president, releasing a 3-minute video, which I have to tell you, I don't really understand the case she's making for her own candidacy, highlighting elements of her biography, but appearing to say, I'm more or less like Trump, but younger. See if you can figure out what is the case she's making here. And then we're going to talk about the outlook. We've got new polling and we'll tell you where Nikki Haley is. It's all getting very interesting. Take a look at this.
The railroad tracks divided the town by race. I was the proud daughter of Indian immigrants.
Okay, so playing up racial diversity, starting off with that.
Not black, not white. I was different.
It's enlightened centrism. She wasn't black or white. She was Indian. That's an interesting approach.
But my mom would always say your job is not to focus on the differences, but the similarities. And my parents reminded me and my siblings every day how blessed we were to live in America. Some look at our past as evidence that America's founding principles are bad. They say the promise of freedom is just made up. Some think our ideas are not just wrong, but racist and evil. Nothing could be further from the truth. I have seen evil. In China, they commit genocide. In Iran, they murder their own people for challenging the government. And when a woman tells you about watching soldiers throw her baby into a fire, it puts things in perspective. Even on our worst day, we are blessed to live in America. I was born and raised in South Carolina, so I have seen the very best of our country. People here threw out the old, tired political establishment and demanded accountability for their tax dollars. Industry reports called us the beast of the Southeast, which I loved. People came by the thousands for fresh starts. Moms and dads held their heads up high. Children learned that it was always
It's a great day in South Carolina. It's a great day.
It's a great day. A great day. A great day in South Carolina. We were strong. We were proud. And when evil did come,
police in South Carolina are looking for a gunman following a shooting at a church.
Yeah, when evil came, they did nothing about gun safety.
Victims, we don't know the severity.
we turned away from fear toward God and the values that still
That's true. They did nothing about the guns and they said we need prayer.
make our country the freest and greatest in the world. We must turn in that direction again. Republicans have lost the popular vote in 7 out of the last 8 presidential elections. That has to change.
Yeah, well, maybe better candidates and better policies would help.
Joe Biden's record is abysmal, but that shouldn't come as a surprise. The Washington establishment has failed us over and over and over again. It's time for a new generation of leadership.
Yeah, so it seems to be basically she's Trump, but a new generation, meaning younger.
To rediscover fiscal responsibility, secure our border, and strengthen our country, our pride, and our purpose. Some people look at America and see vulnerability. The socialist left sees an opportunity to rewrite history.
By the way, the socialists on the screen are Nancy Pelosi, who known for stock trading, Joe Biden, a center-left Democrat, Kamala Harris, very much not a socialist, and Bernie, who, while describing himself as a democratic socialist, actually really runs as a social democrat. This is the best they can do when it comes to socialists.
China and Russia are on the march. They all think we can be bullied, kicked around. You should know this about me. I don't put up with bullies. And when you kick back, it hurts them more if you're wearing heels. I'm Nikki Haley, and I'm running for president.
Wow. Yeah. So Nikki Haley is running for president. If I understand correctly, it is the standard, completely generic, boring old right-wing talking points combined with she's younger and she's Indian. I mean, that's quite frankly, that's my understanding of what she's saying here. Now, it will be interesting to see Trump's reaction. As of this moment, Trump has not responded to her challenge of Trump's Republican primary. And looking on Truth Social here,
Truth Social,
I don't see that Donald Trump has posted anything. So we'll see the direction that this goes. There is a new Morning Consult poll out from this week. It has Nikki Haley polling 3%. Of course, this poll was taken before she announced her candidacy. We'll see if maybe she could get to 4% or 5% based on this announcement. Right now, that tracker has Trump at 47, DeSantis at 31, Pence at 7, and Nikki Haley tied for a heavily contested fourth place with both Liz Cheney and Ted Cruz. So very, very exciting numbers for now for Nikki Haley. The primary is truly starting earlier than ever. I mean, it is February. We already have multiple candidates. By the way, February, not of 24, but of 2023. One of the practical questions that comes up is, do these candidates even really start campaigning yet? Donald Trump really hasn't, other than that one very low energy event, by the way, in South Carolina, and putting out some really strange policy proposals that are not really policy. They're kind of more just complaints. We'll see if Nikki Haley starts campaigning regularly. This is, if we think of July of next year, or even August, probably July, as the end of the primary, we are talking here about a 17 to 18 month stretch of primary. We already have two candidates. It seems implausible that they're just going to be aggressively campaigning starting now. But maybe the fact that it's not just Trump running anymore is going to force some of that to get going. So Nikki Haley, if you're on the Republican side and you don't like Trump, you now have someone who is actually running, losing very badly to Ron DeSantis, who hasn't even announced, but it is at least an official candidate. Let me know whether you think Haley will make any sort of impact here. Did you know that half of Americans are deficient in vitamin A, vitamin C, and magnesium? Most Americans are deficient in vitamin D. I take vitamin D during the winter. It is sometimes difficult to eat exactly the right amount of each food to get exactly what you need. I just make my life simpler with AG1 by Athletic Greens. In the morning, 1 scoop of AG1. I get the entire day's worth of 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients. It's what I want. It's no more. It's no less. It's not making any outlandish claims. It's just an easy, sustainable routine. I've tried different ways of taking vitamins. AG1 is cheaper. It's quicker. It's tastier. I'm not fumbling around with different capsules. It tastes great to drink straight with water. Sometimes I'll put it in a smoothie or shake. It's simple. It's something easy you can do going into the new year, staying properly nourished. Athletic Greens is giving my audience a free year's supply of vitamin D. I take that every day in winter. Plus, you'll get 5 free travel packs of AG1. Go to athleticgreens.com/Pacman. The link is down below.